bowed legs and stunted growth. Here you can see a child suffering from rickets. The next one is deficiency disease of vitamin B. The vitamin B complex is composed of 8 vitamins. Some of them are vitamin B1, B2, B6, and B. Egg, beans, broccoli, and spinach. Beriberi. The term beriberi means extreme weakness. It is caused by the deficiency of vitamin B1 or thiamine. The symptoms include weak muscles and very little energy to work and loss of sensation. Here you can see loss of sensation, a person who has loss of sensation and some other features of beriberi. Minerals. Minerals are as important as the other nutrients. They are needed by our body in small amounts. Each mineral is essential for proper growth and functioning of the body. The important minerals are calcium, phosphorus, iodine, and iron. Deficiency of calcium. The body needs calcium to maintain strong bones, for muscles to move, and for nerves to carry messages. Deficiency of calcium causes bone and tooth decay. The symptoms are brittle bones and teeth. Here you can see a person suffering from bone pain and a person suffering from
Tooth decay, a friend, you wrote teeth. It's supposed to be tooth decay. Is it so?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So there's a mistake. Tooth decay is supposed to be okay. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Continue.
And then
Continue.
you can see a person who has many white spots on their teeth. These are all features of deficiency of calcium. Next one is the deficiency of iodine. The body needs iodine to make thyroid hormone. The foods rich in iodine are fish, shrimp, milk, cheese, and iodized salt. The deficiency of iodine causes a disease called goiter. Symptoms are swelling of neck, dizziness, and feeling cold. Here you can see an image of a person having swelling of neck, which is a feature of deficiency of iodine. Next one, the last one is deficiency of iron. The foods rich in iron are red meat, pork, beans, dried fruits, and green leafy vegetables. Iron is the main content of hemoglobin, which enables blood cells to carry oxygen. Here you can see a picture of hemoglobin inside a red blood cell. Insufficiency of iron causes anemia. Symptoms are weakness, pale skin, fast heartbeat, sore tongue, and cold hands and feet. Now it's question time. First
Okay.
one goes to Edwin. Deficiency of dash causes beriberi. Edwin?
Edwin, are you present?
Ma'am, he was here.
Ma'am, can Ananda say?
Yes, ma'am. Then Ananda
Okay.
can say.
Ananda, you say.
B1.
Correct.
Vitamin B1.
Next one goes to Anushri. Name a vitamin that represents a group of vitamins.
Vitamin B.
Correct. B1. Vitamin B1.
Okay. B1.
Third one. Name a vitamin that our body prepares in the presence of sunlight. This
Can
one
I
goes,
Fia?
yes, Fia.
Vitamin D.
Correct. Vitamin D. Okay. Fourth one. A mineral that is required for keeping our bones healthy. Ahil.
Can I
Ahil?
say Vaiga?
Okay, then Vaiga can say.
Calcium.
Correct. So, I hope you all like my seminar. Thank you for your time and attention. I hope you all have your vitamins and minerals and stay healthy. That is the end of my seminar.
Okay. Thank you very much, friend. You are well present, everyone. Give him a good clap, all of you. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
See, thank you, friend. You have done well and you presented your PPT also. Only thing you are to be little more careful regarding your spellings and all that. Okay, dear? Okay, fine. Thank you, children. Any more seminar today, or only Efrain is there? Yes.
No, ma'am, no seminar other, I guess.
Angelina, Rose, you had? You did not present so far. No, I didn't give you. Okay, I did not give you so far the seminar. Abhimanyu,
No, ma'am, you didn't give me.
Abhimanyu completed. Abhimanyu completed. All of you completed. Okay, fine. Is the new girl Shrestha present today? Because only one day I have seen her in the class. Shrestha,
She is present. Yes, ma'am.
where are you, Shrestha? Switch on the video. Hridan, switch on the video. Anthony Joel. Yes. Okay, fine, children. So all of you, see, even though you did not switch on or switch off, we teachers will ask if you want the question. Okay, Shrestha, last class you were absent. Why? Why you were absent?
There at the home.
Okay, fine. See, you already joined very late. So see that you be present in all the classes. Okay, Shrestha, fine. So by September, at the end of the October, first beginning of October, you will have the term 1 examination. This time we will have descriptive also. So you have to be ready for it. Okay. So now slowly you start studying. I have sent the printed notes in your class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Bye-bye. Fine. Yes. Okay, fine. Okay, now we are going to continue with our classes. Fida, what do you mean? Give an example of the hard materials, Fida.
Ma'am, can I see your tell?
Pardon?
Ma'am,
Okay.
Ma'am, can I talk?
Okay, Fia, you give answer. No, let Pranava say now.
Okay, ma'am.
Pranava.
One is table. Ma'am,
Pranava, say Pranava.
ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ma'am, table. Material, can I tell?
Pranava, you are saying something. I can't hear you. Okay, fine. Fida, you say.
She told table. She told the table.
Oh, she said table. Okay, Fida, another example.
Ma'am, steel pot.
Steel pot. Okay, fine, fine. Okay. Can you give an example of soft material, Fia?
Yes, ma'am.
Soft material.
Cotton.
Cotton. Okay, very good. Cotton. Okay, fine. Nandita, Anil, switch on the video. Are you facing some problem?
Ma'am, can I say example?
Okay,
Ma'am,
Nandita, can you give an example for a material which have a rough surface?
Ma'am, she is having audio problem.
Okay, fine. Okay, Saurav, give an example of a material which have a rough surface.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, I have some problem, network issue.
Ma'am, can I say?
Okay. Yeah, okay, Ananda.
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
wood, ma'am, wood.
Wood. Okay. Pooja, can you say one fruit which have a rough surface?
Pineapple.
A pineapple. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, fine. Others, Anina, can you give me an example of a strong material? Strong material.
Iron.
Iron. Very good. Aditi, soft material which can break easily. Soft material which can break easily. Can you tell me?
Ma'am, can I say?
So simple, Aditi. You never answer to me. Why it's so? Even it is going to be wrong. You have to be confident enough. You say it. If it is going to wrong, it's okay. No problem. No one is going to laugh. Okay, Aditi. You are listening, but you don't respond anything. Okay, fine. I then ask to Pranav. Pranav, yeah. Give a material which can break easily.
Sponge.
Pardon?
Sponge.
Up. Pond, so. Pot.
Ma'am, she is saying sponge.
Sponge.
Sponge. Okay, sponge. Okay, fine, fine. Okay. Okay, dears, I think we have completed hardness and appearance, correct? Okay. Shall we go to the next property? Third property we are going to discuss.
Ma'am, we completed up to weak things.
That's over. So now we are moving on to next property, solubility. You can write third property, third basis of grouping. We are moving on to third basis of grouping. Third basis of grouping is material properties. Okay. Third group, you can write as a heading. Only what I say, only you write. Solubility. Write the first point, solubility. Okay. So this is a third property. We completed appearance. We completed hardness. Now we are moving on to the third property. Okay. Solubility. Yes.
Solubility.
Solubility.
You write this full right, ma'am?
No, don't write full. What I say, only you have to write. So first, you should write what do you mean by solubility. So in the slide, it is given the different features of soluble and insoluble substances. First, we have to write under this to understand what you mean by solubility. So you can write, after writing this, you please write this. Solubility. It is a property. What I am writing, you write. It is a property by which it's a property by which we can tell whether a material is soluble in water or not soluble in water. So here we can consider so many other liquids, but we are considering water as the main basis of grouping under this. So we don't take it kerosene oil or something. So we only talk about the soluble substance. Soluble substances means it should dissolve in water. Insoluble substance means it should not dissolve in water. So on the basis only we are doing. It is a property by which we can tell whether a material is soluble in water or not soluble in water. Got it? So this is the first point under this. Second point. Water is known as, I think in a 5th standard you have studied. Do you remember that word? What you call for that?
Universal solvent.
Water is known as universal solvent. So this is the reason why we are grouping the material under this basis, because water is a universal solvent. It can dissolve so many materials. Third point under this is, what do you mean by solvent? What's the meaning of the word solvent from this?
Soluble.
The material which dissolve the other substances. Solvent means the material, either it is a solution or the material, or okay, it can material enough, or substance. We call it another word for material, substance. So this is a part of chemistry. So chemistry, we use all these words, material, substance. The material or substance which can dissolve other materials. So water can dissolve the salt. It can dissolve sugar. Okay. So the material or substance which can dissolve other materials is known as solvent. I think 5th standard you have studied. The same topic we have studied. Yes, someone is asking me something. I can hear one sound. No, by mistake. Over.
Ma'am, every
What is other
liquid,
materials,
ma'am,
right?
excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Liquid, ma'am, liquid
Some other
materials
materials, right?
will be solved.
Other
right?
materials. Other materials. Liquid.
Ma'am, liquid materials will be solvent, right?
Not all the materials. All the liquid. Some are maybe like oil. If you put oil in the water, will it be dissolved? No. No. Correct. If you put paint in the water, will it dissolve? No. So all the
No,
liquid material may not be dissolved. That's why we are grouping. Okay, we are grouping under
Okay,
this
ma'am.
feature solubility. This is the reason why we are painting the house. How? Because even if the rain is there, the paint will not go. So you will paint it. That's why. Have you completed?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Complete.
Can I rub this?
Ma'am, I didn't
So
complete.
children, now under solubility, you are going to learn 3 different types of features of the material. So under solubility, the material which have solubility nature can grouped into 3 categories. The materials which have solubility nature can grouped into 3 categories. The first one we call it as soluble and insoluble substances. Or material. Instead of substances, you can write material also. Soluble and insoluble materials. So far we are talking about solid materials, but under this category, gas, liquid also will come. It is not only solid, gases, liquids all will come. Soluble and insoluble materials. Second one, miscible and immiscible materials. Miscible and immiscible materials. The same material can be divided into another 3 groups. That is what I am writing. Third category, floating and sinking. Because we know hard objects also be grouped like 3. Similar way
Ma'am,
here also.
Ma'am, it is miscible.
Yeah, miscible. 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 Sorry,
Ma'am,
here
what
one.
is the meaning of miscible?
Miscible, mix well.
Okay, ma'am.
1 minute. Immiscible spelling double M is there. Sorry, I made a mistake. Immiscible materials. Oh, you rub it, everything will go. 1 minute. I'll tell you. Floating and sinking material. Miscible means mix well material. The material which can mix well with water. So miscible means the materials which can mix well with water.
We had visible.
Immiscible. Immiscible means which cannot mix well with the water. Because after mixing also, after some time, what will happen? There will be some kind of crystal will remain. Like sugar. Sugar mix well with water. Correct. But if you put sand over there, it become muddy. The water become muddy first. After some time, you can see the sand is accumulating or collecting at the bottom. So this is the reason. Okay. Floating and sinking materials. Have you written?
Yes, ma'am.
So now first we are moving on to soluble and insoluble substance first. Okay. And the example for that. Did you write it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Right.
Ma'am,
Okay.
1 minute, last one.
Okay, fine.
Finish, ma'am.
Okay, so now next point, you have
Yes,
to
ma'am,
write
finished.
only soluble and insoluble materials again. You write under this. And then again, you will write
Ma'am, what we are going to write?
yeah. So now you should write soluble and insoluble materials. Okay. Okay. Then after writing soluble and insoluble materials, you are going to write what do you mean by soluble material and what do you mean by insoluble materials. So for that, you have to write these sentences. First, you write soluble material and you will write only this point, okay? No need of writing full. Only what I underlined and marked. Substances that are dissolved in water. Substances that are dissolved in water. Substances that are dissolved in water. Example, you can write salt, sugar, oxygen, gas, vinegar. So we are not only talking about the solids over here, we talk about gas as well as the liquid also. So vinegar, you know, we will put it in the curry so that it will dissolve. So that is salt, sugar, oxygen, gas, vinegar.
Only write substances that are dissolved in water.
Yeah, that's enough. That's understood. No. Soluble, you don't know of writing called soluble substance because already in the note I have given. So you can just write the points for the sake of memorizing. Okay.
Ma'am, insoluble we should write.
Example.
And we should already
Example,
write
salt,
in
sugar,
water.
oxygen, gas, vinegar. After that, you write insoluble. After writing soluble, write the examples. And then afterwards, you will write insoluble. So substances that are not dissolved in water.
Ma'am,
Insoluble, what you will write?
write still in water or still soluble
Ma'am.
substance.
What?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, first point till where we should write.
Substances that are dissolved in water. Okay.
Ma'am.
Then you write the example. Example, salt, sugar, oxygen gas, vinegar. Those who completed that, you will write insoluble. Insoluble substances. Then you will write substances that are not dissolved in water. Then you will write these examples. Flour, oil, sand, stone. Yeah, someone is calling me, ma'am. Who is that?
ma'am, it's Fia.
Okay. Saurav, are you writing down the points, Saurav? Saurav.
Example for soluble.
Soluble,
Yes.
salt, sugar, oxygen gas, vinegar. Saurav, are you writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone switch on the video, please. Majority are video off.
Ma'am, the spices that we put in curries that are soluble, right?
And they are soluble. Yeah. Chili powder, coriander powder. Correct, they are soluble.
Ma'am, then insoluble water and all, ma'am.
Insoluble, flour, oil, sand, stone. Insoluble substances that are not dissolved in water. That are not dissolved in water. If we put a tank in the water, what they do? They will mix with water, but the color will not change. Correct?
Yes, ma'am. My stone is coming under sinking and floating.
That also, but I told you this soluble, insoluble substances, under this again, we can group them into miscible, immiscible, floating, or sinking.
Okay, ma'am.
I told you these are some features. Maybe stone also will come under immiscible materials. Okay, it will come under sinking materials. So all these are related to solubility. Okay.
Ma'am, oil will come under in floating material.
It is under floating. It is insoluble, but it comes under floating. It does not come under sinking. Okay. And similarly, oil also comes under immiscible. You see, oil, even you mix it, you can see that patches on the top of the water. Even
ma'am,
leaf,
like
you
bubbles.
just put the leaf. How much you put it in the deep sink, it will come up in the water. Correct? So they are also insoluble as well as immiscible and also floating. Leaves are insoluble, immiscible, and floating also. So that's why.
Yeah, it will sing, right?
If it is, there is weight. Weight is a feature. It comes under physical properties. So this chapter we are learning under chemical properties, part of chemistry. Physical property, that is density, thickness, what you talk about, mass and all, that will come under physics. Okay. So here we only dealing with the chemical properties, that is color, taste, the shape, all those things. Okay. Yeah. If you want to see more example, you will get it. Apart from salt and all, you can also see another example for soluble is food color. Food color, surf, washing powder, you will get it. Then we have chocolate. Okay. They all are soluble. Insoluble, you have so many things. Okay. Thermocol balls, plastic balls, wooden pieces, sand, chalk pieces, honey. You see honey. Honey also mixes with water. Sometimes it will be floating also. So it's not completely insoluble. It's not completely soluble. It's so insoluble. Chalk. Yes. So chalk is here. When you mix with it, it will mix with water. But after some time, what you see, the chalk powder will be at the bottom.
And copper sulfate is soluble, right?
A copper sulfate is a soluble because it's a crystal. We mix with water, so it will be disappear. Okay.
When we put a thermocol in petrol, it will erase and go.
Thermocol also floating. Thermocol balls floating. Is it so?
Ma'am, sugar cubes are soluble.
It's soluble. If you stir it, it is soluble. But sometimes we need to heat it. Okay. It's a big, like a jaggery. We put it in the paisam. Your mother will put it in the paisam. You see, jaggery will mix nicely with the paisam. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we are moving on to Onam holidays. Correct.
Now what you have ticked on the insoluble? Can you read?
Insoluble, you can write metallic objects. If you write common name, metallic objects like gold, silver, iron balls. Okay. And then insoluble, you can write thermocol, sand, chalk. Okay. Plastic covers, plastic bottle, empty plastic bottle. Yeah. So you have plenty like that. Yeah. Okay.
Ma'am, can you show the previous slide?
Yes, we are going to previous. So I think soluble, insoluble substances, you are okay with it? Okay. Shall we go to the next feature?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
can write first over. Now second feature of solubility is miscible and immiscible. Miscible and immiscible. Immiscible substances, you can write what do you mean by miscible. The liquid which mix well with water. So miscible only for the liquids. Okay. So miscible means the liquid which mix well with water are said to be miscible in water. It's not only liquid also, crystal also nicely mixed with water. So it is not only liquids. Okay. So you can only write the substances instead of writing liquid. It will give you a little confusion. You just write the substances which mix well with water. The substances which, that's enough, which mix well with water. Again, it comes under what? Sugar, salt, everything. You can write the same example. Sugar, salt, vinegar, oxygen. So sometimes both will come, soluble and immiscible, more or less more same. You feel like this. Lemon juice. We can write lemon juice also.
Ma'am, attendance.
Yeah. You complete it with it.
Ma'am,
So you can write the example
example,
for
sugar.
miscible. You can write example vinegar, lemon juice. Okay. Salt, sugar. You can write it.
Without lemon juice, lemon is
Ma'am, the same that we, the example that we same return in soluble.
Yes, yes, same. It's clear because that's what I told you. Sometimes both will come. Both will be same. Same example under soluble, under miscible. Okay. Lemon juice mix, but the lemon will not mix. Correct? Lemon will float. Do you know that? Lemon juice will mix with water, but if you put the lemon, it may not sink.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, if we squeeze it,
Ma'am, attendance.
If you excuse it, so that's why. Yeah, attendance I'll take. Next one. You write immiscible substances which do not mix well with the water.
Also miscible.
Pardon?
Ma'am, oxygen gas.
Oxygen is miscible because that's why we are drinking the water, because our water contains 2 hydrogen atom and oxygen atom. One water molecule, what we call H2O. It's a chemical name of water, H2O. That is 2 hydrogen and oxygen. That's why we are drinking water. So for digestion, we need to drink a lot of water, not only through breathing. Through water also we are getting oxygen to break down the food. Got it? Yes.
whenever we put in water, it will be thick, right?
Yes, that is, if you depend upon, if you put more water, it will become water liquid. If you put less water, it become thicker. That is curry, depend upon the curries and all. But apart from this, what the doctors say, you should drink 2 liters of water minimum in a day. So that's what it's important for our survival. Okay, dear.
Ma'am, example of
example for
Immiscible, you can write it chalk powder, right, chalk powder, mud, 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 chalk powder, mud.
Ma'am, attendance.
Oh, who is that so much keen about attendance? You are coming only for attendance or what? Huh? Who is that person?
Ananda.
Huh? Ananda, no attendance for you. You are only
Ma'am, can
taking
you say that
interest only in attendance. Why?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, can you tell the example?
Chalk powder. Okay,
Ma'am.
fine. Chalk powder, mud.
John.
Chalk powder,
Ma'am,
mud, oil. Oil
will be
Sample for this, right?
Ma'am, stone also we can write.
stone, sand. Okay, I am trying to give you more examples. Oil. Okay, paint, PAINT, paint. Okay, today who is not present? Majority all are present, I think so. You write down. I will be looking at your names over here on the screen. Okay. Royce is
Ma'am,
present.
paint will not mix with water.
No, it will not mix with water.
Ma'am, but watercolors